When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. Where am I?
That has been slung wide. Now it's Morishi. Costa. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is out of play. Joseph. Now it's Starter. He's got away. Mallorca deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Distributed tidily. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Joseph.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He's in a great position here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona really could have done without this. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Fantastic save, Ter Stegen!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There will be
Now
one
it's
minute
Starter.
added time.
Messi. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Bruno Fernandes. Messi. He's through. Now is he in? They're urging him to shoot. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
There's the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Messi gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Nicely aimed pass. Mojica calmly anticipates.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, this is a great position. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great chance! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 9, Yudes.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. Cleared without complication. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yildiz. He's under a lot of pressure there. Xiao. No, that's been intercepted. And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. And here's Messi. Darder. He's looking wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Darder is wide and looking to get onto this. He's got tall! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. Yildiz. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's De Bruyne. And this is Ronaldo. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's Yildiz. He's being urged to shoot. Spread it left.
There will be 1 minute
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that is that. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
They came, they saw, and they were
Yildiz
set
picking up
backing.
the Man of the Match
Thank you,
award,
everyone,
and
for your
no
support
surprise
today.
there.
You were more than just our 12th man.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
true
and
showbiz
welcome to
occasion
today's
reserved for the
match.
football glitterati.
Against
And you wonder what its protagonists
And
have up their
please
sleeves. It
welcome
feels
our
like
players,
the
everyone.
only game. It's all about the here and the now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
The action has already started.
Yeah, I think I'll be keeping a keen eye, Peter, on the early exchanges here. Both managers did emphasise their eagerness to get on the front foot, so we'll see how true to their word they are.
Adley! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pressing high and with purpose. Can he get it through? And body! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ben Seguir. And here's Adley. Brahim Diaz. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Morocco with the corner, there first. Cleared away. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Brahim...
And the shots! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. Ndiaye. Out. And great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Takes aim and crosses. Chance, surely! Goal! Senegal! Crucial game, crucial goal, crucial lead. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Ben Seguir. Jackson.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for options for movement. Shot could be a chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Adli, played out towards the right wing. Koulibaly. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Sarr, looking to play him in. And this is Mane. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Unahi is onto this. Adli, can he finish? Sticks it away! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find a route back.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Adli, and this is Ziyech. Chance! Oh, that was venomous.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Sarr. Great defending, strong and determined. Senegal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Great ball, and he takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Idrissa Gueye goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adli charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Ziyech. Amrabat. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Adli!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Ben Seguir. He's having a shot! Oh, it's there! They are simply irrepressible. They simply will not retreat. Astonishing.
Well, I must say, Peter, that this is a real show of character, and the wind is now very much in their sails. They've got to fancy themselves to go on and win it from here.
Number 10, Brian Diaz.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I really don't think there was any intent behind that, but you really should know better than letting the occasion get to your head. That's what happened then. Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and
There will be
out.
3 minutes added time.
Smartly reclaimed. Look at the space here. And he's there to belt it away. A heavy challenge. Nothing to separate them. We have extra time.
Well, finals often do end up like this, Peter. Neither side willing to give way, and this is what you get. So you have to applaud the efforts
Just a
of
quick
both
request
teams.
today for everybody to please kindly
So all
remove
square,
any cars
we
parked
need a
on the
winner,
road
and
outside
we
the
will be
stadium.
back for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Morocco did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's good play. This looks promising.
Substitution in progress.
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
This is a lost
Well, it
children's
has been a
announcement.
punishing game, both physically and mentally, but does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Well, here we go then. So, time for a bit of smash and grab. Now it's Adli. Ben Sagir receives it in a good position here. And it's made its way to him. Cleared without complication. Nicked it back promptly. All square right at the end of the cup final. This can hinge on one moment. He's done an awful lot of running, and it shows.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Sarr. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? He's got away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try
Substitutions
again.
taking place.
And that is it. No winner after 2 hours of football. It is going to be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. So this one to set the tone. And he does it with poise.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Sarr is second man up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So, the second man in line. Top corner.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Senegal are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Morocco are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. That's a good penalty. And they're 2 up. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? What poise! What noise!
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Ben Sagir just needs to keep his nerve here. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can he get on the end of this? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, he's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Rodri. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he finish? Dispatched clinically. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Lewandowski.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
And the shot! Cristiano Ronaldo. Could move up a gear here. And it's Rodri. Kane. Olasagasti. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance, having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He looked so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still...
Shot a goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's made its way to him. And Dijk does well to get it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kane. And this is Neymar. That's tidy. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Stones. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Kane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass isn't the best. It's a sharp pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rodri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rodri. It's Van Dijk. And it's Lewandowski. Messi. Now it's Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Toljan gets into some space. Danger averted for now. Oh, well played. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, and the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Kane, can he spark a counter here? Arhan, here's Rodri, now it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field, number 21, number 24. Coming on the field, number 9, number 17.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, super find. chance! Yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 79 minutes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? Nice control. He's in a great position here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Yildiz. Lewandowski. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic.
And that will be it. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They lost
There
it.
you have it, a fine win for our
What are
boys.
your thoughts on today's
This is
game then,
just
Jim?
what we like to
Barcelona
see.
are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. That's, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. So, Jim, who would you identify? It's Lewandowski! Now, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Bilbao are looking to go forward now. And he's running through. He's through. He's having a shot. It's in. The breakthrough strike. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Guruzeta, over to the left. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. And the shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, such a clever touch. Look at the space here. Jaureguisa. And here's Messi. Lewandowski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jaureguisa, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Crossed in once. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Berenguer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bilbao deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Ruiz de Galarreta. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. To Laporte. Yuri. Nico Williams. Looking understandably energised after his goal. This looks promising. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! Oh, he's missed it!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Mbappe. And now they can spring out of defence.
3 minutes at a time.
Williams!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Rodri. Now Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rodri. Mbappe. And it's Lewandowski. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rodri. Nico Williams. Now Jauregui. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jauregui is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. And he was quick to react. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
Now it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yildiz. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nico Williams. Not the most accurate pass. Sunset. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Williams. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. And Messi! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Bilbao choosing to make the first change. Whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Rodri. Lewandowski. Out to the right. Nico Williams. Good play on the left-hand side here. Lewandowski. And here's Messi. Laporte does well to get it back. 2 minutes to be added on. And he's on his way. Now it's Williams. Shapes to shoot! And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize.
Unlucky, lads.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. The action has already started. Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Tomori. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit...
He's had a shot! That's brilliant from Rabiot! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Milan have the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Milan break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Quarter of an hour played. Foot in.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Rafael Leao, steaming on goalwards. Lovely, now and the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
And Nkunku deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that was somewhat errant. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. It's Rafael Leao! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Modric, and it's Rabiot. Now it's Nkunku. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now this could be a chance. Salah, and the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? Oh, takes a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Batasagi. Done delicately. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Salmakas. Great ball, and he's in here. And can he finish? He's got away with one there. Maignan. Built as the single goal between the sides. Can he spark a counter here? And he's intervened well there. And it's Salmakas. Now it's Nkunku. Drop, shoots! Off the post! Nicely spread. Batasagi makes the interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And a chance! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now there's a find. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Big chance! Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Milan got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Milan are almost home and dry now. Good ball, good take. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Loftus-Cheek.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's been shifted off it. Gabia. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! Now, how often do you see that? And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
And just a quick reminder today to please
Nkunku
drink
voted
responsibly.
man of the
Anyone
match,
appearing
and
intoxicated or
deservedly
behaving
so.
in an inappropriate manner will be removed.
How would
Thank
you
very much
summarise
for
what
your
we've seen today
cooperation.
then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.